everyone. I've never gone live before, so I'm not really sure. I hope you can hear me. If someone could let me know that you can hear me, that would be great. Just kind of wanted to give, a quick little update on harvest and why I've completely dropped off the face of the earth for the past week and a half.
When you come back down there, come on the west side of me, that actually went through standing water in that east path.
Okay. So, we're on our last field of harvest. We're very excited about it. This is the first day back in the field in over a week and a half. So I started out with bronchitis, and then I picked up COVID. So I know that I still sound really bad, but I am feeling better, and I think my dad would still prefer that I was at home in bed and resting, but I've literally been in bed for 3 weeks now because I had bronchitis to start with. And yeah, I don't want to miss the last day of harvest. The 2 best days of harvest are the first day and the last day, and also they needed the help. So my dad's obviously in the combine, Jeff is back at the shop dumping trucks, and then we've got Grizz and Bill running. We got the 3 semi-trucks, so they're just kind of rotating through those. So yeah, hopefully we should finish up harvest tonight. We're all ready to be done. So yeah, any questions about things? I guess those just pop up. Yes. No? Okay. The foot is feeling good. It was probably not the worst thing in the world that I was basically stuck in bed for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I go back in a week and a half to Indianapolis to the doctor, to the orthopedic surgeon. So hopefully I get good news there. Yeah, fingers crossed anyway, because I'm ready to be out of this food. I'm so tired of it. Wow, there's a lot more people on here than I thought there would be. Are yields average or better this year? So my dad and I just do it as we don't really talk. Numbers we don't really share, not because, I don't know, it's just not something that we talk about. So I would say that things that were pretty average this year. My dad said that he had the best beans he's ever had, but I don't think that's right. I think that we've had better years. So maybe I'm wrong on that. And the corn has been average. I obviously missed out on a week of harvest, but I know that he was in some fields that were incredibly damaged by standing water. So that kind of stuff. But it is what it is, and yeah, it could always be worse. Here comes Chris now with the truck. So that's going to be stuck down there waiting on me. That's where I get stuck here. I still can't use my foot though, so don't judge me. Because I don't have brakes. I'm using my right foot on the clutch, so. This field is 80 acres. I think that we're probably not quite halfway done with it, and we started it at noon. sick every year, and I have the cough that just does not go away. So it's not something that I'm super worried about. It's been on 2 weeks since my first positive COVID test, and I've had a negative COVID test, I guess, 3 days ago. Yeah. So I'm good. It definitely wasn't fun, but sorry, I gotta actually pay attention to it would not be good if the last day of harvest I spilled a bunch on the road. That would not be a good way to end things. Sorry, I know that I'm missing some of your comments and questions, so if you really want to know something, ask it again so it'll pop up. And try to make it back down to the combine. I don't think I'm going to make it though. It looks like it's pretty cool. So we're doing those road speeds, and hopefully my little phone thing doesn't fall off. It kind of does that sometimes if I go too fast. Wow, there are even more people on there. Good. And the combine stopped, which it wasn't my fault. I had to wait on the truck, but always takes the combine to stop. Yes, it is going to get dark soon. That's why I figured I had to go live now before. It's pretty overcast today, so it has like the sun is not been out at all. But it's going to probably be completely dark in 4 minutes. I'll maybe turn this a little bit so you can see the combine. So we actually just finished. We had not really a test plot, but kind of in this field. We don't typically plant Pioneer, but the local Pioneer dealer is keeping the field, and so I think we tried out 2 different numbers, just like 6 bags of each, I think. So nothing, maybe not even 6 bags each, maybe 3 bags each. So I haven't really heard how that went. I know that my dad's having issues with the iPads and everything, so all that data is saved on a map, but you can't really see it in real time like you usually can. Yeah. Thank you. I'm very, very happy we are on the last field. The field has been searching for all season long. I love harvest, but I think that there's been so many things that have gone wrong for me this fall. Started out with the toothache and then tire falling on me, which it still could have been much worse than it has been. So I don't want to complain, and then the root canal, and then bronchitis, COVID, and yeah, I think I've been out of the tractor more this fall than I've been in it, which has been hard. And it makes me feel bad for my dad because he was stuck trying to find people to take my spot. So he gets to go at the other end of the field, and then Nick's almost the end, and then he goes ahead and cleans off. That way, when he goes back, he can make it all the way back. But, yeah. The one thing about this Pioneer corn, you can't really tell the difference. Like, usually in some hybrids you can, by looking at them. You can really tell that difference, but it does look worse. I don't know how it's yielding, but definitely more the Pioneer corn is down than I think it was Channel corn. Those are brands, if you didn't know. We plant a lot of Channels, so. Yes, I do have a couple of videos that I did, like I have the stuff, like the footage for it. I just, the weirdest thing with COVID was that my eyeballs hurt, and definitely do not want to be looking at a screen at all. So I have a lot of editing things to do, but hopefully now with harvest finishing up, sorry, you can tell that Dad's stepping on the guitar, so. Get out of his way really quick. At the end of the field, and then he returns. And this should fill up the semi here. Yeah, not a whole lot else is going on. I've been sick. The guys have just still been working on targets. So I always say it's in my flat, but couldn't be helped this time around. I did work one day with COVID, and it was probably the beginning of when I was sick. So I definitely was not feeling good, but I made it to that day, and then we realized that I did test positive, and then, yeah. I don't think I could touch the brightness. You can't really see what's going on. You're good. I still have some left on the cart, but it's probably going to be a little bit before it really gets back in the next truck, so should be good though. Okay, so a couple of comments that I see rolling in about getting vaccinated. I don't know why people on the internet, God bless you, you're not entitled to my personal health information, or, like, I don't have to share that with anyone. And I think we should not share personal health information. That's a decision that's made between me and my doctor, whether I was or was not. There are a ton of very valid reasons to not get vaccinated, and judging someone based on their vaccination status is crap. Everyone deserves to be treated with basic respect, and I'm glad I did get it. I think that everyone's going to end up with COVID by the end of it, and I'd rather just get it over with. Terrible timing with Harvard. Terrible timing. But I'm glad that I got it. Yes, and I'm still very much for medical freedom, and don't believe that there should be a vaccine mandate. If you want to get the shot, get it. If you don't, that's by you. I don't really care. So yeah, that's my stance on that, and I will not ever be sharing what medicine or vaccination that I was going. Yes, I realize that the phone, there's no direction on my phone. I'm in a tractor, so not really sure what you want from me. I'm doing my best here. That's like the Highlands of Scotland. That's literally like my favorite place in the entire world. There's stop. How are you all doing? I think that we're all tired and ready to be done. You hit the point just about. I think there's a couple guys still with crossed out around us, but for the most part, I would say we're probably one of the last ones to finish. Just because we ran out of tile fields, so the last fields that we have are, sorry, I know that that's getting really shaky. The last fields that we have are definitely on the wetter side, so we have to wait a little bit longer to get back in the field. And also, some of those people we just sparkle it. If you visit internet, yes. When I was studying abroad in Wales my last semester of Purdue, I did a weekend trip to Scotland, so I was only there for 3 days, 2 full days, I think. And I did a full 12-hour from Edinburgh all the way up to Inverness and back around 12. I need to get back to Scotland ASAP. And my brother and his friends lived there, actually, hilarious. A couple of years ago, actually at the very beginning, they almost got stranded in Scotland because of COVID. Because that's when they went on spring break, and then the world shut down. The world shut down, and they were stuck in Scotland, and they did not think they were going to get to come home. So that's fun. I think my brother would have been okay with that. He loves Scotland, I think, as much as I did. How are you doing? I'm alive. That's really, I'm just surviving. Does your mother ever help with the work? No. My mom works a full-time job. She is the extension agent for our county, so she runs all of the 4-H programs in our county. She's very good at what she does, and has no interest in any of the farm work or book work or any of that, which is fine. So, she will occasionally bring out food and things during busy season, but that's about it. One quick check. Turn it around and look at this way.
channel between any of them.
What rest of the channel, isn't it?
Do what?
The rest of the channel cord, isn't it?
No, it's a 52, isn't it?
I was wrong. It's not channel. It's Dynagrow. That's the closest.
It's kind of hard to beat for standability.
Yeah, that's a good number. I hate to see him get rid of it.
So you need to go back west now.
Okay.
Quite a way.
Also, I don't speak English, so I'm so sorry that if you're talking to us in another language, I'm not that good. Yeah, my dad's not, he is the best. He is not one for social media, and definitely not one for being on social media. He's also a very private person. So, I'm just grateful that, that he is okay with me doing this. He's here, honey. No, I'm not patient yet. I would love to. I mean, I have guns and the honey, like all of that. But I cannot, because, like I said, I'm not patient enough. My brother does. Who's got several deer, and I think we're making plans to go squirrel hunting when he's home for Christmas. But my name's Kim, and I'm just doing my job. Other people do their job. I just see you're getting better. Me too. It has been a rough fall. No, it's definitely not easy, and they're going very fast. Yes. Man, there's a lot of people from Scotland, either that or it's just the same person. Why aren't you watching the Purdue game? Because I'm in a transfer. Yes, I did. I have a zip tie in my hair. I couldn't find a bobby pin anywhere. I thought that there would be some, but there wasn't, and part of it was falling out. I found the foot. The foot is still in this thing. No, I don't surf. I live in Indiana. Yes, and thank you for taking a break to watch me cough live. I know, it's super exciting. Did you have a lot of wind damage to the corn? Yes, we had a storm with 70-mile-per-hour winds, I guess 6 weeks ago, and that pretty much took out a lot of corn. There's been a couple of flat spots in this field, but for the most part, it's really standing pretty good. So it's kind of nice to end on this and not something that's just and I definitely am not about to get caught being on a live stream in the middle of the field. Not because my dad's a terrible person like some of you think, but because you gotta do your job. How's the raccoon doing? The raccoons have been gone for a while. Hate to break it to y'all. They were the most independent raccoons I've ever raised or been around, and that was the goal. So very sad that they're gone, but very happy because out of all of the raccoons I've raised, I think that those two will be the best, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think that they just went off on their own and died. I think that they're probably doing really well. So, really miss them, but the whole point was to get us back to the wild. Sorry, I can't read these. big field we have, and it's pretty much bordered on all sides with woods. So yeah, definitely there were a couple of actually pretty big limbs down on that back side that we had to go around. So those are the things that I pulled the muscle in my back from talking. That's been a little painful today. This won't fill this truck, but it'll get it about half full. Any deer wandering around in the field? Yes, we've seen probably 4 today. 4 deer in this field, and then the last field we were in, there's a coyote, actually a really big one. That's always fun. Once for lunch. Well, I have a BLT inside, and I'm hoping that my mom brings food out for supper. What time zone are you in? We're in the Eastern time zone, just barely, literally by like a mile. Probably. Toy drive this year. Yes, I have been working. I talked to the lady that runs Kick Care, which is the amazing organization that covers like 3 counties, maybe 4. And she, I'm sure I'm on the right spot. What is it? Oh, yes. So I have some stuff to add to that Kick Care wish list. It's still, that Amazon wish list is still live, but I need to add some new things. She said that, like, what they need most are things for teenagers, so, like, hygiene things, like items, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, candy, like that kind of stuff, and things for older kids, because, let's be real, it's way more fun to shop for big toys than it is for teenage stuff. At least it is for me. Like, I think it's more fun. So those are the kids that get picked first, and then they're left trying to find sponsors for the older kids. And let's be real, a 15-year-old deserves just as good of a Christmas as a 5-year-old. Still kids. Yeah, and then any more cooking videos. Yes, I actually, I've had the stuff for a steel mill tractor oven video for like over a month now. When I did have the time, I got really sick, and so I'll still make that just because I'll still make it. It'll be good to have in the freezer. But my problem now is I can't smell anything, and I still have some taste, but not all of it. So it's a little hard to cook right now because I can't taste anything. So, but yes, more cooking videos are planned. Are you recognizing the account? Well, I live in a town of 400. There's that saying, everybody dies famous in a small town. And it's a saying because it's the truth. Everyone already knew. The part is living in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I really do like hearing you guys read my recipes that I'm on. Me too. I hope that I get better soon too, but I've been feeling going to be coughing for a while. I do have an anti-vibration now. I feel it. Listen, I get that not everyone is in the tractor, but like I'm just bebopping around a field, like we're doing the best we can. So, we're really good at multitasking. Thank you. I think you guys already finished. No. You offer hats on your website. No, not at the moment. I have been planned. But the problem is it's so hard to get anything because the plague, people freaked out and everyone shut the world down, which was the dumbest thing. New shirts coming from, yes, I just dropped a boatload of money on new shirts that are going to be coming for small, like Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to work that, but I think it's going to like 7 or 8 new designs and then a couple, 3 or 4 favorites of people that are restocking. Yes, hopefully before Christmas. I hope and pray to God before Christmas because I'm already having issues with postal service. Sometimes about full, but not really in a spot that I can get to it. So, and it's getting really dark. And I turned the air off. People yelling at me about the microphone. I turned the air off so it wasn't as loud. But it's fogging up. Hasn't snowed here yet. No, it snowed like around this quarry yesterday, 2 days ago. But he didn't get me. He filled the front of the truck first, yes. I know my audio is really, really bad. It's a phone and a tractor. And even if I had my microphone with me, I could not use it I would have to use it through that recording. Like I'm on the YouTube Live app. No, I don't do merch. All the clothing, I started the clothing business a year before I even started a YouTube channel. So I'm way more proud of that business than any YouTube channel. Because I worked my butt off for it. And all of the t-shirts are guys. This is my favorite. Yes. We're on the in-road, obviously the woods are right there. I just put my auger in. That was...
Yeah, pull the auger in.
Yes. Yeah, I stopped. It's always the worst because I always think of things 2 seconds before my dad says anything, but then it just looks like I am not doing my job well. But I had to build it in because otherwise it would get into the trees and that would not be good. About time, the combine lights are on, but those on. I don't know why when you turn these lights on, there's like a high-pitched squeal coming from the ceiling. I'm sorry about that, if you can hear that. How is your harvest going for you guys this year? Well, it's hopefully, it is our last field. So, hopefully we finish up tonight. It's the goal. I really haven't eaten that much last week or two. I have been hungry. Apparently that's a side effect. Are you sick? Yes, I had bronchitis and then I got COVID. So, I know it sounds really bad, but I promise I am feeling a lot better. I definitely don't feel good, but compared to last week, that was a million bucks. Thank you for saying we don't have to stay and listen to it if you don't complain about the sound. I realize it sucks. I'm in a tractor. You have asthma as well. Yes, I do. And that definitely makes things worse. I have definitely had bad luck lately. My grandpa told me that if I did not have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. How much is the cost of school there? Stupid high. Would your dad appreciate? Yes. I have been to Hawaii. I did summer school in Hawaii when I was in high school in marine biology program. Field and industry insurance. Pretty much everything, unless otherwise stated, is unisex sizing. So when I do something that's strictly for men, no one buys it. So I have a lot of money just out there for no one to buy it. How do you ask about? Yes, I have all of the cough medication. I have been 2 different antibiotics for the bronchitis. I have the cough syrup. I got some steroid stuff for the nebulizer. I got that, like all the breathing treatments. That helps more than anything. And then when I tested positive for COVID, then they also gave me hydroxychloroquine. Yes. So definitely helps out. But how many corn varieties? Corn hybrid, wheat plant. I think there were 7 or 8 this year. I don't know the names of them around now. Did your dad get COVID? No, we don't think so. Jeff, someone asked who Jeff was earlier. Jeff is he works with my dad on the farm. He's been here for 10 years, 9 years. Yes, I'm wearing leggings. I've got my foot in a boot. I haven't really a pain of weird jeans with the boot. Do you grow up in corn? No. I appreciate all the well wishes to get better. I know my dad doesn't even like to talk on the phone this week. He makes a joke that I'm going to get him sick over the phone because I'm talking so much. But apart from the cough, he's still anything help. I did run a fever for the first time since 2007. That was not fun. And the other weird thing is my eyeball hurt. I'm not cooking anything in the tractor today. I haven't been super hungry since I got sick. So, no snacks either. So, just slacking. What are your favorite farm YouTube channels? I don't really have a lot of extra time to watch them, but obviously you guys, I'm assuming, know Laura Farms. We know each other from Twitter. We've known each other from way before either one of us started a YouTube channel. And then she's between me and Sandy Brock. She is so great. She's been so good to ask advice from. And then I'm friends with several others. Alex from Eleanor Rush Farm, and Carl Dodge from Dodge Brothers Farm. I got to know them, working with them with precision planting this year, so that was really, really cool. But any other questions? I've been going on here for 41 minutes. It's been nice. This is the most social interaction I've had in a long time. I don't know what's happened. So. listen, I'm going to let the doctor give me what medication, and it obviously helps, and I did not end up in the hospital. So I'm going to trust the medical professional there, and someone who knows my health history. But I've been going on long enough, so maybe a couple more minutes if anyone has any pressing questions, and then, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of internet doctors on here. Listen, I've had lung issues my whole life with chronic bronchitis and asthma and allergies, so I know everything there is to know about coughing and what helps me personally. So I appreciate the advice, but don't really need any. Yeah. If there's any more questions, otherwise I'm going to do more with the precision cleansing. Yes, I would really love to. I think that's in the plan. So fingers crossed it wouldn't be till next spring. What's the tractor number you're driving? This is the 8420. My favorite. Sorry, I that's like go around like we're on the steel bed, so we're make sure I did not end up in the road. Thank you guys all for watching. I do appreciate it. I have so many questions in a little bit, so yeah.
Darren, you good? Well, I guess you gotta watch the wire there. I don't know. Let's say you get down above what you got. Oh, there's a truck coming there. You can't hardly pull it over without hitting the wire, though.
No, I don't think I could. Do you have a favorite brand of tractor? You want to be new? Yes, John Deere. John Deere all the way. All right. Well, I will do this again. Hopefully things dry up enough. I think it's supposed to rain and snow tomorrow. But hopefully things get better so we can get some field work done. And so I really like this ride to the tractor. It gave me something to do. So maybe in a month or so, if we're in the field doing field work, I will go live to it. It's actually more fun than I thought it would be. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And now, I really should go because it's getting dark out. I know it doesn't look as dark as it is, but it's pretty dark. So, yes, don't know how to end it. This is what I didn't really think with it. So glad I didn't figure that little trick out at the very end. So next time I'll be prepared. Yeah, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really did not expect a thing that was way over 700. I did win the light game. I did. I always do. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Especially on a Saturday night. Kind of nice to have something to do. Feel like I'm interacting with people, kind of. Yeah. So great to see you all, kind of. Making sure you don't stop shaking yet. It was so nice. Thank you all for tuning in again. I don't think I can say thank you anymore. I don't know how to end it. This is awkward.